Guys, what do we think about this new look Mets? Steve Cohen, free agents that want to come to Queens? I don't know what world we're living in. It's bizarro. I'm going to throw to Andrew first.
Well, dude, as you know, it is 2020. 2020 has been a different year. We know this. Like the most anything that you thought wasn't possible, for some reason, 2020 is proving impossible, and that's that's called the culture shift, my G. That's what the fucking Knicks should have been doing years ago, which was get it to the owner who players want to play for, dude. This is a good sign right away, dude. How long has the guy had the team? How long has the guy had the team? He's had
A
the team
week.
what? A week. And he already has big time all-star free agents taking qualifying offers. And then I've even heard news, dude, that Trevor Bauer, who just won the NL Cy Young, is like heavily leaning on coming to Queens to join the dude who came or either second or third. I think it was third. And no, second. Runner up, DeGrom, who that guy won the last two. Could you imagine a pitching staff with
DeGrom came
that
in
dude?
third.
Third. But could you imagine a
You
pitching
Darvish came in
staff?
second.
Could you imagine a pitching staff of the dude who won the last two Cy Youngs, and then they bring in the dude who just won the Cy Young, a pitching staff that already with Stroman, with Syndergaard, dude like that. That's called a culture shift, dude. This is what we've been waiting for in Queens for so fucking long, which was players actually want to. Because listen, dude, it's like the Brooklyn Nets, dude. As long as you're in New York is big market, no matter where the fuck you are in New York. The Mets are big market, and they actually said they plan on being bigger spenders than the Yankees this offseason, dude. So if that's the case, and we're actually going to start spending money on get some talent in here to add to the talent that we already have, dude, I'm excited, dude. 2021 could be the year. I finally could see one of my teams win something.
Okay, I'm going to break it down for you. Let me talk about the Mets for you. What we have here is not just an investment in free agents, right? It's not just what the Yankees do, and you just like what they did in the mid 2000s, where they just throw money at Jason Giambi and throw money at AJ Burnett and just throw
Teixeira.
money at and Mark Teixeira and this and that and guys that but we got a whole throw 100 million at this dude. The
A-Rod.
Mets are gonna do it differently. They're gonna buy in to what the now successful teams. Now the Yankees are doing it differently, right? They're going to buy into the money ball. They bring in Alderson, right, who was here before, but now they give Alderson the chance to invest in analytics. And Alderson pioneered analytics. Y'all think Billy Bean was the analytics king? Sandy Alderson taught Billy Bean everything Billy Bean knows. So Alderson running the ship is going to just absolutely change the culture from top to bottom. He cleared house. Everyone in the front office got fired, right? He's keeping good players. The Mets are already rumored in Lindor. The Mets are rumored for Arenado. They've been connected to Arenado for a while, but now the rumors are getting a little bit more serious as Arenado's going to possibly opt out of his contract after the end of this season. They've been rumored in on Bauer. Bauer, you were talking about Bauer. He released a video where he was wearing a couple hats about free agents destinations. The Mets were one of those hats. The Mets were one of those
They were the
hats that were
first
up
one.
there.
They were the
Yep,
one touching
the first
skin.
one.
They were the one
Yep,
touching skin.
that's very true. He tweeted that he was also very excited about Steve Cohen's press conference. It doesn't matter. The Mets are obviously number one on the list for JT Realmuto. It doesn't matter if they get these guys or not. For me, that's not important. What's important is now the free agency, the market runs through Queens. Nobody does anything before they give Steve Cohen a call. And that's what the Yankees have always been. Is nobody does anything until we give the Yankees a call. You got a big free agent with a lot of money you got to trade at the end of his contract. We'll give the Yankees a call. They got space. You're a big money free agent. You're trying to run the contract up for your local team. Give the Yankees a call. Let's see if we can get an extra $5 million. They'll throw it in to get me away from Tampa Bay. Now the Mets are going to be that team. They're going to have analytics picking up what the Dodgers do, what the Yankees do to find Justin Turner and Mike Tauchman. That's what the Mets become now with Steve Cohen, because it's not just an investment in throwing money at players. It's an investment in everything you do from top to bottom. So I'm interested to see who they're going to hire as their GM, but I'm excited for what the Mets have to offer now.
We did have the World Series run in 2015. We did have the run where we made the wild card game in 2016. Noah Syndergaard, I've seen a lot of sad things happen in baseball. I've never seen Noah Syndergaard throw a no-hitter and lost that game. That breaks my heart that he didn't give up a hit through 8 innings and lost.
Wait. He had a no hitter and he lost.
He had a no-hitter. The closer came in, gave up a home run
Why
he
did
had
they
a
take him
no-hitter.
out if he had a no hitter?
Like
Terry
100.
was the coach.
He
Terry was
had
the
a
coach.
bajillion
Man.
pitches.
Dog, I don't care. Just keep him out there. It's a no hitter. He's hot.
I'm not kidding.
That's what happened to Matt Harvey.
It was a 0-0 game. It was a 0-0 game. It was tied. It was a 0-0 game going into the 9th inning. And what was it? It was a 0-0 game going into the 9th inning. He might have been at 130 pitches. And I think he was coming off of an injury or something like that year. Or it was something like that. And we didn't want what happened to Harvey.
It was his rookie. It was his sophomore year, but he was coming back from the injury. His sophomore year, but he was coming back from injury.
We did not want to see what happened to Harvey because Matt Harvey has not been the same since what happened in the World Series in 2015. Mm-hmm. We did not want to do what we did to Matt Harvey to Syndergaard because he's part of the future. So we just, we put in Familia. The 3-run home run happened. That man threw a no-hitter and lost. But the point was that we have a lot of carryovers from that team from 2015 with Conforto. We have pretty much
the same core. It's the same exact
pitching staff, dude. The pitching staff is there. Matz is still there. DeGrom is still there. DeGrom's going to be a Met for life. We still have Syndergaard. We bought in Stroman. But the biggest thing is that we have Conforto, right, Mikey? We have big name players and Cespedes, but I don't know what's going to happen with that.
He's done.
We have big name players that are looking at the Mets differently. Like the Mets used to be like the Knicks, how like the Knicks can't get free agents where people will overlook the Knicks and would rather go to the Nets than the Knicks. It's the same thing now where, you have like, I heard George Springer is another one that could be on the Mets radar. George Springer. You have big time free agents that are legitimately looking at Queens as a landing spot. And that's a good sign, dude, because one thing, like me and Johnny are like diehard Mets fans. One thing that we have heard, because I listen to whatever like these players say and everything like that. One thing that many players who have worn both jerseys, Yankees and Mets, will even admit, Curtis Granderson even said it. There is a huge difference playing for the Yankees and the Mets. He actually admitted, he said, I won a World Series with the Yankees, but I had more fun playing for the Mets.
Yep, they all love Queens.
Every single one of them. Every single one of them that has worn.
Did you hear the story about Asdrubal's kid?
No.
Asdrubal's kid loved the Mets, and so he wanted to re-sign with the Mets, but Brody didn't call him back, and that's why that the Nationals traded for him instead of the Mets getting him because he told the Mets to go fuck themselves because they made his damn kid cry because they didn't call him back.
But the point is that
God bless the New York Mets.
But the point is that, you have an organization like the Yankees where like they have the pedigree, they have all the World Series, they have more World Series than half the league combined. And you have people, big time talented players that will even tell you they would much rather play for the Mets than the Yankees. And now that the Mets have a GM, an owner who is actually willing to go out and spend the money, he makes it look more appealing. And like you said, dude, like, you're going to have like a lot of these contract talks are going to go through Queens. They're not going to go through the Yankees anymore. It's not going to go through, like, let me get the Yankees to try to like bolster up my numbers. No, it's going to be, let me call up the Mets. Let me see what Steve Cohen's going to offer me and everything like that. They're going to pull a legitimate product, dude. Hey guys, thanks for watching. We appreciate it. For more content, please hit that notification bell, comment, subscribe and everything like that. And just remember, keep it real.